again. Oh, there we go.
Well, it's really interesting to get a woman's take on the subject of protection before they've even married. David tells us of the adjustments he's already making in preparation for his upcoming marriage to Ella. So, can it be said that preparation can be part of protection even before the date? Great that you could join us.
A fight almost going on in the borders.
I'm sure that each one of you have realized that a woman is not a pushover, and she has a need to know who she is, and she needs to know that she's special in your particular eyes. Have you ever had any experience where you've been put on the line because that respect issue has not been recognized by your wife or girlfriend, and now you need to do something?
Obviously, we aren't married yet, me and Ella, but it was a bit of a learning curve, I should say. By the time we met, both of us were already in our late 20s at this point, and I had no real dating experience before this. And so one of the things that I had to do, quite rapidly in fact, was get myself out of the mindset of being a single person.
Did you find that hard to do?
Initially, it was difficult because I had to kind of change my way of thinking. Like, for example, something innocuous like crossing the road. Okay, this might seem like something really trite, and if I was on my own in the middle of a city, I will look at the traffic. When it's clear or the light turns green, I cross the road. However, we had a situation once where we went to some shops, and I used that method where I just simply went and I just barreled across the road.
And she'd been left behind.
She was left behind. And she whispered something to me and said, "A gentleman would have waited." And which really resonated. So now, what we now do is essentially I hold her hand whenever we cross the road to make sure that she is with me. And so that's just an example of just where you're just conscious that you're with her. Another thing that I've got myself in the habit of doing is open the car door for her.
It may seem old-fashioned, but actually women...
Yeah, it does actually say it makes a statement.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is stuff which has been kind of growing and progressing over the last year, just getting into that habit for both of us.
Yeah.
And always thinking of the other person. And I think that's, well, the hope and plan is that we're just being able to set a good foundation with this, so that by the time we come to take the next step, we'll have a bit more of a springboard to go from.
I see. What's that?
I found that David's observations were really encouraging as he tells us of things where he needed to change and grow. Also, it's great that he's willing to prepare himself for the reality of married life. Next week, Judy interviews Benzer, who has a great testimony on how his marriage to Sandra has been healed. God bless. Bye for now.